Since 1959, the West End of Kingston, Jamaica has throbbed with a musical beat. A hypnotic sound of surging excitement and power. People hearing it became caught up in a frenzy and couldn't help moving to this pulsating, almost religious beat. This is ska!
Further back than that, since ska is really just a combination of elements already found in Jamaican mento music and calypso music from Trinidad and Tobago, and both of these have their origins in West African tribal music. Ska takes these traditional rhythms and mixes them with the jazz and rhythm and blues that was popular in the United States at the time. Its emphasis on the second and fourth beats in the bar gave the music a jumpy feel, great for dancing, which is one of the reasons it took off in Britain in the 1960s as well. But as the
Another group of youngsters signed by Coxsone were the Wailers, Bunny Wailer, Bob Marley and Peter Tosh. In 1964, within a year of Studio One's opening, they sold an astonishing 70,000 copies of Simmer Down.
Came the wars. By the time World War II ended, England was badly bruised, looking to its far-flung colonial population to help rebuild.
Our pain, we had reggae, but my white mates weren't so lucky. So my white mates set about creating a soundtrack that was relevant to their situation, sort of the people, for the people, by the people.
To many people, raised on a certain idea of skinhead, the real roots of the movement are surprising. As although the basic ingredients of these subcultures had already been established by teddy boys, rockers and mods, it was the arrival of my parents with the Windrush generation after the Second World War that would play a crucial part in this particular story. Because along with their hopes and dreams, they also brought style and some brand new sounds. Both found favour with these white working class kids and seemed to contradict the emerging racism of the times.
Man, when Two-Tone broke, it hit big time. It had that magic combination of danceable music with style and attitude. But the art is being able to slip ideas in underneath all of that. I mean, you know, they're singing about unemployment, they're singing about racism, they're singing about teenage pregnancy. The bands are actually multiracial, and they signposted the way that UK culture was heading. That it was the people that got behind multiculturalism that would make England great again. And out of that came this whole two-tone movement. The Specials, they were the most politicised of all the bands. Ghost Town perfectly captured the atmosphere of the time and the mood of the country. I mean, that's why it went to #1.
This time. Two-Tone had a distinctive look and its own sound, a fusion of rock and ska. For the audience, Two-Tone's inclusive message made it more of a movement than a fad.
It was Two-Tone that, for me, really consolidated the coming together of politics and music and youth voices for a new Britain.